Hello and welcome back to Get Great at Maths. I'm here to help you pass your maths exam, so hit that like and subscribe button. We're going to look at keywords, key formulas and how to gain top marks. So let's get ready to get great at maths. This is a question on long division. In this question we're going to divide 423 by 73. The answer needs to get written in this box and it will give you 2 marks in the exam. So your key facts to be able to do this, you need to be able to use the bus stop method. Then you're going to do long or short division, whichever you prefer to use. I'm going to show you both methods. And remember to write each digit in a box. So you see all the little squares, write a number in each square to make it nice and clear when you set your work out. Now to start with, it makes it much easier if you've written down your 73 times table, because off the top of your head not many people know their 73 times table, and to work it out every time you're going to do a sum makes it very tricky. So if you just start with writing down your 73 times table, it will save you a lot of time later on. Press pause, have a go at working out the answer, and then press play when you're ready to hear the answer. Remember, this question is worth 2 marks, so it's really important that you show your method, which means writing down your working out in order to get the full marks for the question. Fantastic, so hopefully you've managed to come up with an answer. So we're going to start off by doing our 73 times table. So we've got 73, so we're going to double 73. Double 3 is 6, double 7 is 14, so we've got 146. We're now going to add 73 onto this. So 3 plus 6 is 9, 7 plus 4 is 11, so one of the ones goes on to this one, becomes a 2. So we've got 219. Then we're going to add on 73 again, or we could just double 146, that will give you 4 times 73. So 3 plus 9, so 9 plus 3 is 12, we're carrying a 1, so we've got a 7 plus a 1, which is 8, plus the other one is 9. And then 2 at the front, so you've got 292. Adding on another lot of 73. The 3 plus the 2 is 5. 9 plus 7 is going to be 16, so this 2 becomes a 3, so you've got a 365. We've got 5 plus 3 is 8. 6 plus 7 is 2 6s are 12, plus the extra 1 is 13, so we're going to add an extra one onto the 100 for 300 to make it a 400, so we've got 438. Again, we're going to add another 73, so 3 plus 8 is 11, so we're carrying a 1 on here. 7 plus 3 is 10, so carrying a 1 over for the 4, so we've got 511. Then again we're adding another 73, 3 plus 1 is 4, 7 plus 1 is 8 and the 5, so 584. And then another lot of 73, so 3 plus 4 is 7, 7 plus 8 is 15, so we carry a 1 over here to make this a 6, so 657. This is our 73 times table, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 terms. You will only need to do a maximum of 9 terms, so sometimes you don't need to go as far as this, but the maximum you'll need to do will be 9. So we're going to start off with long division, and we've got 73 into 4,234. So first of all, we start off with 73 into 4, which doesn't go, so we just put a 0 above. Now we're looking at 73 into the first 2 digits, 4 and the 2, which is 42. Again, it doesn't go. So now we're looking at 73 into 423. So we're going to look over here, 423. If I come down to here, this is too many, 438, so it fits in 365. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, so it fits in 5 times, and we've got 365 underneath. Now we've got to subtract them. So we've got to do 3 take away 5, which we can't do, so we need to borrow from the 2, so we cross out the 2, make it a 1, and borrow a 10 here, so I've now got 13 take away 5, which is 8. I've now got 1 take away 6, which I can't do, so I'm going to cross out the 4 and borrow. So I've got a 3 here and I'm borrowing a 10, so I've now got 11 take away 6, which is 5. And 3 take away 3 is 0. Now I've got 73 into 58. Obviously it doesn't go, and it will never go because this is your remainder. So we have to bring this 4 down here. So we've now got the number 584. If you look down this list down here, 584 is exactly here, so it works exactly. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it goes in 8 times. We write 8 at the top. We still need to write the 584 underneath and subtract to show that you get 0. It should always come down to 0 on these questions. If it doesn't come down to 0, then you'll need to do decimal points. But on these questions, it's most likely to come down to 0 at this stage. And this will give you 1 mark in the exam if you made a mistake. Now, doing it short division, we do the same setup to start with. So we do 73 into 4 doesn't go, so we're going to cross that out. How many left over is 4, so we've now got 73 into 42. Again, it doesn't go, exactly the same as before. So there are 42 left over, so we cross out the 42 and we've got a 42 here. So we've now got 73 into 423. Again, it's going to fit in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Now the difference here in the short division and the long division method is we've got to know how many is left over from 423 all the way up to, from 365 to 423. So basically 423 take away 365, which is what this sum over here does. 423 take away 365. It writes it down in the calculation. Rather than having to write those two sums out separately over here, or work it out in your head to get the 58 is the remainder, then you can set it out like this or just work it out in your head. So we've got a remainder of 58. Now 58 is quite a large number, which is why it's an advantage to do it the long division method, because it makes it easier to do that subtraction. Then we've got 73 into 584, which we can see down here, which we already worked out to be 8, which means your answer was 8. So you need to put it in the box and give yourself a big tick if you got it correct. Fantastic work. So it's personal preference whether you use the long division or short division method. You'll still get a method mark for using either one. But the subtraction in here to get this 58 out is much easier using the long division method than the short division method. The mark scheme on this question shows the answer is 58, and it gives you up to 2m, which means up to 2 method marks. So you can get 1 method mark for getting a mistake somewhere within here. So you can see how the questions have been awarded by different methods, and you will get 1 mark if you use one of these methods and made a mistake. If you got the correct answer, you would get full mark and get 58, get both marks. If you found this video useful, please share, like and subscribe so we can all get great at maths. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Please follow Get Great at Maths on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook and X. What do you want to see next on Get Great at Maths? Please comment below. See you next time.